welcome to some card rating. As always, it's time for brand new support, but this time it is finally the Dark Magician support. This deck has had the exact same win condition for 8 years or something, probably more at this point. Circle plus a Turtle Soul, and finally a new Dark Magician wave of support has dropped here. This changes everything, and the good thing is that I've heard that it's actually playable. So finally, maybe there'll be a world where Blue Eyes, Dark Magician are the meta decks. Which, by the way, in terms of timing, really stupid that these aren't meta at the same time. Imagine we actually had a Dark Magician Blue Eyes 2-deck meta. I think we would triple the population of the Yu-Gi-Oh player base overnight. Alright, here we go. Brand new fusion monster, which is very alarming because making fusions is not really the most straightforward thing in Dark Magician. So maybe we're cheating it out, potentially. We've got a level 8 Dark Spellcaster. Why is he level 8? Level 8 Dark Spellcaster Fusion. 28, 26. It's like DMOC stats, isn't it? Dark Magician plus a light or a dark. Seems pretty easy. Must be fusioned or special from your extra deck. By banishing a level 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster you control during the turn a spell or effect was previously activated. Hold up. You banish a 6 or higher Dark Spellcaster after using a spell. So if you use a spell, you banish a monster. Wait, so Ready Fusion just summons this? So you just go Ready Fusion, summon Sandwich, you're saying? Sandwich's full DM code. I told you I deserve to win Master Duel Master Chef episode 1. Didn't I say? Now who's laughing? Now who's laughing? Sandwich is full combo. This card's name becomes Dark Magician while face up on the field or in the graveyard. If special summoned, add Dark Magician or a card that mentions it from deck to hand. So Ready Fusion just adds a Dark Magician card. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Okay, other than Ready Fusion, because that's just a random 3-of spell card, how do you actually summon this? Like, what would be the easiest way to summon this? Because that actually isn't that simple, right? Like, hoping to draw a random, like, 3-of spell that isn't in engine. Diabell works. Diabell can work. Imseti? Oh my god, that he is a spellcaster, isn't he? Okay, alright. There are other ways to summon. Diabell, I mean, is probably the coolest one, because thematically she is supposed to be, I don't know, alternate universe Dark Magician or something. New fusion as well, we got Timaeus the United Magidragon. Dragon fusion effect, 28, 18. Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl, plus a dragon or spellcaster. Okay, you can use the second and third effect once per turn. After this is special until the end of your next turn, this is unaffected by cards. Seems a little bit boring, but okay. If this battles during damage calc, make this gain 100 for each spell in the graves and banishment. Both graveyards, by the way. So this thing can get probably pretty beefy. Probably going to assume maybe like 3k minimum on like turn 2-ish, right? During your opponent's turn, quick effect, target spell trap on the field destroy. Very simple, basic, quick effect. Not negate this time round. That's cringe, apparently. We don't do that here. Pop, pretty decent. So that's cool. Not that good. You want to make this with Primite Fusion. Interesting, okay. The Gaze of Timaeus. The Gaze of Timaeus. Okay, alright. Quick play spell card. You can activate a card with this name once per turn. Target Dark Magician or Dark Magician Girl you control or in your graveyard. You shouldn't summon a fusion from your extra that mentions it as material by shuffling that monster into the deck, but banish it during the end phase of the next turn. Banish it during the end phase of the next turn. This is treated as a summon with Eye Timaeus. Target Dark Magician, Dark Magician Girl you control or in your grave fusion summon by shuffling the monster, but banish it during the end phase. Banish it being the fusion monster, I think, right? This is a searchable Timaeus. Unlike the original Timaeus. Fusion a monster from extra that mentions it as material. Wait, this is Dragoon? Oh my god. Wait, it's not a one card combo, is it? Sandwich, banish, summon, activate this, add this. Target a Dart Magician control. Wait, hold on. Is this guy called Dart Magician? This guy isn't. This card's name becomes Dart Magician while on the field. Oh my god. This guy's name becomes Dart Magician on the field. Shuffling it into the... Oh, shit, dude. That's crazy. What is this? Secrets of Dark Magic gets an alternate artwork. That's beautiful. Holy. Okay, all right. This is actually crazy. So I will say that these are good cards, but it doesn't really have like its own sort of deck designed for it, if you know what I'm saying. Like when Blue Eyes got all the support, they had Wishes, which gets you starters. They had Sage, which with all of the new support, like a Link 1, and Maiden got you into Engine, made you be able to play, and actually had you combo. None of these really feel like they do that. Relying on other engines is not how I would like this to pan out. I don't feel like they should have made cards that require you to Ready Fusion or Horus or Diabell. Like, I would have liked to have seen a Dart Magician you can normal summon that does things, right? But, you know, with a critical mass of extenders and other engines like Horus or Diabell and Ready Fusion, it might just be good enough in and of itself. But if you ask me, Blue Eyes definitely seems more consistent than this. Okay, alright. Do we have the replays yet? No replays? Broken? Game broken? Game bug? Someone must have some combos. Alright. Jack's got some on the dueling book here on the Twitters. Alright, let's check it out. So we got Diabell discarding a card here. Special summon Diabell. Set the Deception. Tributing her to add... Oh no. Oh, you just flip it face up. Right, yeah, you're technically activating it even if it's a face up spell, just putting it face up. Okay. So then you summon out the new guy, you add Magician's Rod, normal Rod adds what's the OCG name? Sparkle of Timaeus? Wow, we got different names today. Sparkle. Okay, we contribute the fusion guy for free to add Hallow. We've got Dragoon, and then we Hallow the Deception to make Sylvie to get Wanted. And then it's full Fiendsmith combo with Dragoon. Oh my god. So this is a one card plus discard. There's more! He's still going! No, that is disgusting. Okay, so Diabell plus any discard is Dragoon, Sylvie Omni Negate, and 2 Solemn Warnings. That is broken. That is absolutely incredible. Now, are you guys seeing an issue with this mechanically and thematically? Where's the Dart Magician cards? Like, where's the Dart Magician cards? So, as cool as this is, and listen, I'll take it, but there's a very real chance, like, some of these Fiendsmith cards are going to be banned by the time we get this support, right? Like, that's very likely, in fact. Wouldn't be surprised if they, like, banned Closed Moon one day. What some of the Link related stuff to that. So it seems like that you compare this to the Blue Eyes support, right? The Blue Eyes support is a Blue Eyes deck. That is very much a Blue Eyes deck. Some Yugi boomers are going to be upset because, you know, they can't, like, play trade-ins and the old Whitestone because that's not really optimal. But even if you wanted to, you can. But it's a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck. This, on the other hand, to play this optimally doesn't really look like a Dart Magician deck. As broken as these cards are, they're not Dart Magician-like cards, really. You know, other than, I guess, Dragoon, which I suppose in some way is a Dart Magician card. But if you really think about it, you know, I don't think Dragoon is giving you the nostalgia that the Blue Eyes cards do. So, I don't know. Like, Blue Eyes is very much a focused Blue Eyes deck. Like, you can just summon multiple Blue Eyes and just sit on Blue Eyes, and it's good with True Light. This, on the other hand, this doesn't feel like a Dart Magician deck. I also don't like the fact that mechanically, consistency-wise, you have to just play, like, Diabell, Fiendsmith cards, Ready Fusion, and other engines to try make this work. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully there's more. Apparently Blue Eyes was revealed in stages, so maybe there'll be other cards that help this work. Let me tell you, if we get, like, a main deck way to enable this stuff, and you get to play Diabell plus Fiendsmith, Dark Magician is going to be tier 0. But we'll see. Anyway, so bittersweet. I don't know how to feel about this. My Yugi Boomer brain is telling me that this is wrong. This is not how we should be playing Dark Magician. We should be playing it in the same way that Modern Blue Eyes is. But this is also, like, really powerful, really, really good. But it also just kind of isn't really Dark Magician. Anyway, I don't know how to feel about this. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Let me know what you think down below. Big shoutouts, of course, to the Curry Bandits, Jax, for this insane combo. I don't know how I feel. Tell me what to feel. Leave a comment. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.